But freedom of speech and freedom of expression also comes with a certain responsibility.
External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar asserted that India's purchase policies played a key role in stabilising the global oil and gas markets amid the Russia-Ukraine war, thereby helping manage global inflation. Jaishankar made the statements during a conversation with journalist Lionel Barber titled "How a Billion People See the World" in London.
When it comes to the purchase of oil, just imagine for the moment, had we not bought oil from Russia, I think the global oil prices would have gone higher, because we would have gone into the same market, to the same suppliers that Europe would have done. And frankly, as we discovered, Europe would have outpriced us. We saw that in the LNG markets, where actually many supplies which were traditionally coming into Asia got diverted to Europe. And in fact, at least India was a big enough country to command some respect in the markets, but there were much smaller countries who didn't even get responses to their tender in Paris because the LNG suppliers were no longer interested in dealing with them. They had bigger fish to fry. So we've actually softened the oil markets and the gas markets through our purchase policies. We have, as a consequence, actually managed global inflation. So frankly, people should be saying
you've been doing a
thank you.
service.
Yes, absolutely. I'm waiting for the thank you.
Jaishankar emphasized India's strategic approach to oil purchases, which worked as a crucial factor in preventing a potential spike in global oil prices. Responding to a question on Canada's allegation of India's involvement in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, Jaishankar also said that India is not ruling out a probe in the case, but asked Canada to share evidence to back its claims.
Response, to what Prime Minister Trudeau said, is that we have told the Canadians, look, first of all, because you got to understand the context. The context is that in Canada, we feel that the Canadian politics has given space to violent and extreme political opinions, which advocate separatism from India, including through violent means. And these people have been accommodated in Canadian politics. They are given the freedom to articulate their views. And not just that, it had come to a situation where the diplomats of my country, including the High Commissioner, we've had attacks on the High Commission, smoke bombs thrown at the High Commission. My Consul General and other diplomats were intimidated in public, on record, with no action taken by those who did this. This is a country where there is a previous history. For those who would be familiar with Lockerbie, we had a much bigger incident when an Air India plane, there were bombs put, in fact, on two planes. One fortunately landed before when the bomb went off, but the other one, there were 327 people who died when the plane crashed off Ireland. So given all this, I think it was important that, a country like Canada, we are a democracy, you are a democracy, they are a democracy. But freedom of speech and freedom of expression also comes with a certain responsibility, and the misuse of those freedoms and the toleration of that misuse for political purposes would be, to our mind, very wrong. Now, in the case of Mr. Trudeau, I have discussed it also with my own counterpart. I still do, and we have told them, saying, look, if you have a reason to make such an allegation, please share the evidence with us. We are not ruling out an investigation and looking at anything which they may have to offer. They haven't done so.